Ladies and gentlemen, John Shepherd for Ringside Boxing Promotions, in association with Prince Promotions and Maxim Sport, proudly present 12 rounds of boxing for the IBO Welterweight Championship. Sponsored by PokerMillion.com for a great game of online poker, and a very warm welcome to our viewers joining us live and exclusive here on Sky Sports, joining us for the very best ringside seat in the business. All the officials have been appointed by the IBO President Ed Levine of Coral Gables, Florida, in association with the British Boxing Board of Control. He has appointed Fight Supervisor Frank Brunette. From the British Boxing Board of Control, the steward in charge is Robert Smith. Our three medical officers, Dr. Chowdhury, Dr. Sararo, and Dr. Sharp. Timekeeper at the bell appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control is Mr. Harry Foxall. Our three scoring judges from South Africa, Pakamili Jacobs. From the USA, Donald O'Neill. And from England, Paul Thomas. The referee in charge of the action from Kent, England is Mr. Richie Davis. They are the officials. Here are the contestants, and firstly, the challenger. He's fighting out of the red corner, wearing the red trunks trimmed with white and black. Weighing in at 10 stone, 6 pounds, 2 ounces. Bringing a 46 fight record, 40 wins, 26 inside the scheduled distance, 5 losses and 1 draw. Coming to the ring as the former European champion and world title challenger from beautiful St. Petersburg, Russia. Please welcome Maxim Nesterenko. And now the champion fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks, trimmed with yellow and green, weighing in at 10 stone, 6 pounds, 9 ounces. Bringing a 23 fight record, 21 wins, 13 inside the scheduled distance, 1 loss, 1 draw, making his 5th defense. He is the reigning and defending IBO welterweight champion from Nottingham, Kusley. So, sports fans and Sky Sports fans, let's get the action underway. 12 rounds of boxing for the IBO Welterweight Championship.
Okay, fellas, you've both had your instructions in the dressing room. Give me a good, clean contest. Make sure you defend yourselves at all times. Do as you're told, behave yourselves. Good luck to you both. Shake hands.
For the first round,
Jawaid Khaliq, who wouldn't be far off the genuine world top 10 at welterweight, boxing in his home city of Nottingham yet again here in the white trunks and in a rematch with Maxim Nesterenko. And these two shared a pretty thrilling fight about 19 months ago, where Khaliq looked to be on his way to defeat. He was down in the 10th, but found finishing punch, a big right in the 12th to win. It seemed quite improbably at the time, but it was a good fight, and let's hope this one is as good.
It was a good fight, and he'll be looking to do it a little bit better than last time if he can. But Nesterenko could well give him some more problems.
Nesterenko, a former European champion. He's quite aggressive, short, quick, can be quite awkward as well. Khaliq tall, but sometimes prone to counters over what can be a lazy jab. But he's shown his heart time and time again, Khaliq. He certainly makes the most of himself. 33 now, turned pro late.
Well, he's looking to get that jab working. He's very tall, Khaliq, and he needs to get that just poking out.
Coming off a career best win as well, Khaliq, away from home in South Africa, a 5 knockdown thriller against former world title contender Jan Bergman. Khaliq prevailing in the 7th round in South Africa. Good win that. Now can he move on? This is a late substitute, Nesterenko, coming in at about a week's notice to replace Ena Julio of Colombia, who's a fair fighter.
might have just upset Khaliq's preparations somewhat. A change of opponent at a late stage is always something of a problem.
Got him with a decent right hand, Khaliq, and then blocked the follow-up punch from Nesterenko. He fights out of St. Petersburg in Russia. But these two ought to know each other pretty well, having shared 12 rounds previously. Can be a slow starter, Khaliq. I've noticed that in the past.
Yes, he can, but he's going to have to just pick it up a bit. Nesterenko getting some good right hands to the body in, making that a target.
The Russian a little busier, perhaps. Still very upright, jawaid Khaliq.
Right out when you're told.
Slips the jab well, Nesterenko. Knows what he's doing in there. And he is 3 years younger than Khaliq as well, who gets in with a good right hand. That's a punch he's very dangerous with. He knows it's the punch that finished off Nesterenko last time and couldn't quite land it properly in that first round. Khaliq, who used to be a taxi driver in Nottingham, his family actually still run the business. I don't think he does the driving anymore, so no chance of a lift home tonight, I don't think.
I don't think so. I think he's put that to one side, concentrate on his boxing, and he's doing very well. His career is going good. It was a great win over Jan Bergman.
He's a fighter who seems to win. It's a happy knack of finding a way to prevail, but good shots by Nesterenko.
Well, Nesterenko started the better of the two for me. Khaliq a little bit slowly off the blocks, and Nesterenko did some good things, some nice punches to the body with the right hand and the left, and you know he's keeping out of range.
Philip Fondu in the corner there hasn't obviously heard about the breakup of the old Soviet Union. He's still wearing one of the old Soviet football shirts with the old CCCCP on it. Khaliq in the white trunks here, who holds this IBO championship, which in all honesty in world terms is completely irrelevant, but Khaliq is probably somewhere around number 10, that kind of order in any list of the world's welterweights at the moment. A list headed by Ricardo Mayorga, the wild Costa Rican who beat Vernon Forrest twice.
He's trying to get the right hand on Khaliq, but just falling short with the punch as he moves backwards. Needs to step in behind that jab.
Hasn't found his timing yet, Khaliq.
He's getting caught with counters as well with that left hook. Nesterenko has got a quick punch with the left hand.
I quite admire what Khaliq has done, though, in the business. He's made the most of himself, hasn't he?
He has, yes. He's done well out of what he's got.
Blocking the left hook, keeping his right glove up quite close, Khaliq, to guard the chin.
Falling short with the jab. Needs to step in with his punches a little more. Just being beaten to the punch from Nesterenko.
Missing too much, Khaliq, in the early stages here. Can't find his timing. Did with the jab there, but Nesterenko came back with something of his own.
He's got a better rhythm, Nesterenko. It was a good jab from Khaliq there.
This is a bit better with the jab here. He's measuring it. He's got the range. Either 3 or 4 of them in a row, Khaliq. Nesterenko's problem is getting close enough. Since he fought Khaliq the first time, he's won 3 fights, albeit at a pretty minor level. You regard this as an opportunity to get back somewhere close to the bigger picture.
He's going to land with a little bit more authority now, Khaliq.
He got him with one over the top there that just made Nesterenko think a little. Good defensive work from Khaliq. is better is hitting more and getting hit less in this second round. Quite authoritative with the jab.
Well, that's what he needs to use when you've got that sort of height and reach. You've got to use the jab well.
Better from Jawaid Khaliq in that round. He was actually supposed to be given the name of Jawaid Khaliq, but apparently there was some mistake when they came to register the birth, and it went down as Jawaid, and so that's what it is. Chris Aston there, who's having a successful time of it. Trainer on the far side. He's the man with James Hare and Dale Robinson as well.
Well, I think he'd be happier with Khaliq in the second round. Just started to get the jab working a little better.
At ringside, stablemate James Hare, one of the nicest guys in the business, and going great guns at the moment at welterweight, but I do think they should put him in with one of the top guys in the world, or somewhere close to that now. I think it's worth the gamble with him.
Yeah, time for a